Welcome back. Regarding the open borders in the last few years, is absolutely destroying America, socially and economically speaking as well. They have a very serious poverty situation because obviously these people are funded by the federal government to bring them in and just dump them there, and that's called federal funds. And Americans and illegal immigrants who've been there for years, all of a sudden they find themselves without a job, they've been sacked. And the employment figures which have been released that Friday in America regarding the employment situation, full-time jobs are going down and only part-time jobs slight increase. But it's not regarding the employment of American citizens or legal immigrants. They've been kicked out of jobs to make space for illegal immigrants because the future employers can benefit by paying these people low wages, less social welfare tutor and all that stuff. It's a new slavery. And you think more than 150 years ago slavery was abolished in America? No. This is under a different name. And this is creating injustice amongst the people. It's creating social tension. You've been hearing a lot about these imported criminals come over, these Venezuelan gangs which are taking over many neighbourhoods of American cities. They don't take no shit from no one. They even shoot upon the cops. And these people are paid to come into America by the federal government to be relocated. And you think people like this will go and work in McDonald's? No. They will come to live like a life of like illegals. And this is only just the beginning. Slowly, the situation's getting out of hand. In Springfield, Ohio, they've got 20,000 of these people they're dumped in the neighbourhoods, behaving socially bad, making a mess, trashing the neighbourhoods, involving crimes. Cops can't touch them because they're asylum seekers. It's a sanctuary zone for these illegals and stuff like that. Who is in control? They're undermining society because most of these are male or military age. You don't see women and children and families, hardly. They're just taking over and destroying American society. And I won't be so too surprised if some type of civil war breaks out due to social tensions against the illegals, those legal immigrants and American citizens there. It's all a man-made crisis, so probably they can impose the so-called Great Reset due to the laws and the lawlessness which they created and letting things out of control. They'll say from now on you can have to assume a digital IT, live in a surveillance society 24/7. Big Brother and all that stuff. It sounds like a very dystopian society creating. It seems like it came out of the pages of the book of George Orwell, 1984. And strangely enough, some years ago, in a British university, I don't know which one I can remember what it's called, students were banned to read this book because they're not mature enough to comprehend, literally speaking, the meaning of the story, what it's all about. I think students are pretty bright because the establishment and the system were too busy pushing down this wokey narrative for many decades. That's probably why students don't know their history. If you don't know your history, you won't know your present or your future how it's going to be. It's taking over the society and destroying it, creating a new one. And they're certainly doing a good job about it. And they do it underneath our noses while people are like sheep. They sleep, they're in a trance, something like that. They believe the crap which the government says, the narrative says. It's like a pandemic, it's the same thing. They're using the same psychological, psyops tactics which they've done in years, not mockingbirds. Operations from various Western intelligence. Western intelligence are not there to defend the people. They're to defend the establishment. They consider you as the enemy. A bit like in Russia. And you say communist Russia was so bad. That's nothing compared what is coming along in the pipeline for humanity.